As part of this demonstration, we are going to learn a new feature of Azure Active Directory that is called MFA. MFA stands for multi-factor authentication. To understand it better, think of it as a two-way authentication. You must have seen recently the way authentication mechanism has been changed. Now, in all those websites which needs added security or added protection, it's not that only username and password which is going to govern the access to those websites. Along with providing your username and password, it will challenge you to provide additional information. Now, that information could be in the form of OTP, or you can even receive a con call from some customer care, and then you have to verify with the help of some key validation. So in nutshell, MFA is something in which you have to validate yourself in accordance to what you know, that is your password, and what you have, maybe your mobile device. To implement MFA on Azure AD, first thing which you have to do is to log into the Classic portal, and then on that Classic portal come to the newly created Active Directory. Now if you click on the Users tab, that is where you'll see the list of users which is being added to that Active Directory. Now, if you click on a particular user, at the bottom, you can see a section where it's mentioned as multi-factor authentication. Go ahead and click on that. Now, clicking on that will open a new tab that will provide you a separate dashboard for MFA. Once you are on that multi-factor authentication portal, go ahead and select a particular user or combination of the user for which you want to enable that multi-factor authentication. We are going to select the demo user which we have just created, and on the quick setup section we can go ahead and click enable. Now enabling the multi-factor authentication will get triggered once you click on that button. It will take hardly 5 seconds to successfully enable this user for multi-factor authentication. Now what will happen when you try to log into your Azure tenant with the help of this username and password, it will also challenge you to specify the way in which you want to enable this multi-factor authentication. Let's go ahead and see that in action. So here we are on the new browser. Let's go ahead and try to log into the Azure portal. We're going to use the same username and password which we have just created for our Active Directory. Clicking on sign in with the help of username and password will challenge us to set up the MFA. So let's click on and set it up now. Once you click on that, it will ask you to provide additional security verification. Now in this step 1, you have to specify how you want your MFA to function. We are going to choose authentication with the help of mobile phone, and inside the region, let's provide your particular mobile number along with your code. Let's provide your phone number and click on call me for contact me button. Now clicking on the contact me, you will receive a phone call from Microsoft to make the verification call.
Using the Microsoft sign-in verification system. Please press the pound key to finish your verification. Your sign-in was successfully verified. Goodbye.
Once you verify the same thing from your phone number, the verification process will complete. Now click on the done button, will take you to Azure portal. Now if you see, the eventual operation which we have performed is that we have given the username and password. Along with providing the username and password, we have also specified our mobile phone on which we have received a phone call from Microsoft to verify that yes, I am the valid user. So from next time onwards, whenever you're going to log in with this particular username and password, Microsoft will always try to verify with the help of that phone call, and then you have to validate that you are the actual user. So even if in case your username and password gets compromised, you will not lose your credential, because you'll always have your second degree of defense, which is nothing but your mobile phone. So under today's demonstration, we have learned how to enable MFA for a newly created Azure AD user. And once MFA is enabled, we have also seen how you can set up the MFA with the help of your phone number, and then from there onwards, Any subsequent validation has to happen in a two-way. The first way, you have to specify your username and password, and as the second degree of defense, you will also receive a phone call or SMS from Microsoft to verify the validity or authenticity of your credential.